Cotey started a pair of races at Elgin in 1919, finishing 12th, and Indianapolis in 1927, finishing 21st. He also competed in an exhibition race at Cincinnati in 1918, finishing 10th. Here he sits in his car at Elgin in 1919. Morton competed in the AAA National Championship from 1920 to 1927, starting 17 races. His best finish was a 4th place finish at the 1926 Indianapolis 500, where he drove 68 laps of relief for Fred Comer. He also finished 7th 3 times in races where he started the car. Morton was later killed in a car crash in 1935. Here he sits in his car at the 1927 500, where he finished 15th. Zale was a top midget driver, as he won over 175 races. He was also known for bringing a pet monkey to races. Zale entered a pair of IndyCar races, Indianapolis in 1931 and Syracuse in 1934, but failed to qualify for each of them. He did start an exhibition race at Elgin in 1933, finishing 12th. Unfortunately, Zale was killed when his car was hit by a train. Here he sits in a midget in 1940. Sanko was a sprint car driver whose only national championship appearance was at Williams Grove in 1946, a sprint car race that counted towards the national championship. In his heat race, Sanko crashed and was killed. Here he is in a sprint car race. Boys mostly was a stock car driver who competed in NASCAR and ARCA. He also entered 3 IndyCar races. His entry was declined for the 1980 Indianapolis 500 due to a lack of experience. He failed to qualify at Pocono that year and failed to arrive at Springfield the following year for the USAC Gold Crown race. No picture is available. Schuppan came from a background in Formula racing. He won the British Formula Atlantic Championship in 1971 and the Macau Grand Prix in 1974 and 1976. Schuppan raced IndyCars from 1976 to 1982, starting 32 races and getting a best finish of 3rd at Indianapolis in 1981. Afterwards, Schuppan won the 1983 24 Hours of Le Mans. Here he is after qualifying for the 1981 500. Krumm started the first 2 kart races of 2001, finishing 23rd at Monterey and 15th at Long Beach. He later transitioned to sports cars and won the 2011 FIA GT1 World Championship. Here he is at Monterey. Viso competed in IndyCar from 2008 to 2014, starting 100 races. During that time, he got a best finish of 3rd place at Iowa in 2010. His IndyCar career largely ended when he lost the funding of PDVSA, the state-owned oil company of Viso's native country of Venezuela. Here he is at Iowa in 2010.